I was at a Martin Luther King parade that got shot up, and my aunt dropped me on my fucking head. And one of the most vivid things I remember was Jesus Walks playing in the background when all that shit was happening and chaos was ensuing. I went to University of Colorado, Denver, and I majored in economics. Don't know what I was going to do with that. I was not cooking. Yeah, in my head, that made sense at the time. Yeah, I don't think I ever even got to the class of actual economics before I left. So, the first song I wrote was to a Lil Wayne song. I forget which one it was. It was it was a verse where Wayne was just saying like his name over and over. He kept saying, I'm Wheezy. And yeah, I literally just replaced whenever he said his name with my name. I kept saying, I'm Young JD. And I wrote it and I hid it in my Skate 2, my Xbox case for Skate 2. And my older brother ended up finding it one day randomly, and he ran into the bathroom with the lyrics, reading them. And I tried to chase him and get it from him, but I couldn't. And that shit pissed me off. Like, it was the worst day of my life ever that day when he did that, because I was still not confident, and it was too early on in the process for anyone to see. I don't even remember the first real song I wrote because I wrote a whole album when I was like 15. I don't even remember. It was just bad. I did not get that good at writing till not too long ago. I played the upright bass in high school when I was in high school in Vegas, and I played in the orchestra. Yeah, it was a fun time. I guess I also kind of play keys because I'm kind of learning how to play by ear, but I'm not like able to just play piano yet. So yeah, I'm not the only one. My older brother was actually who got me into like music and rapping and all that shit in the first place. My oldest brother, he rapped for a long time. He went to school, LA Film School, for like scoring movies and shit. My other brother, he's the second oldest. He used to make music, but now he is not making music anymore. He's more of a filmmaker now. And my little sister just got into making beats, and her beats already sound better than mine's when I first started. So that's fucking ridiculous. And apparently, my nephew just started rapping too. He's starting his own journey in that field. So I don't know. He might even blow up before I do. He's actually pretty good already. I was actually pretty impressed with his rapping ability so far. So my middle name is Dion. So like my very, very, very first rap name was Lil JD or Young JD, one of the two. I don't fucking remember. Then after that, I thought I was being more serious about music. It was Jimmy the Prototype for like a day, maybe a week. In my head, I was like, oh, this is Tyler the Creator, Chance the Rapper, Jimmy the Prototype. Fucking stupid. I was not cooking. Then after that, a lot of people know this. It was Jimmy Luna for a long time. Came up with that just because I've seen a bunch of people with the last name Luna. And for some reason in my dumbass brain, I was like, oh, that's a cool name. I want it. And I just ended up taking it. That's why I ended up stopping that name because it had no significance to me at all. And yeah, now I'm Jimmy. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go by my full name soon. So that should be interesting. Growing up in North Long Beach was cool. We used to skate to the GameStop. We used to skate to the Douglas Burger. Shit, my aunt owns a restaurant in Long Beach and shit. Fucking used to go to Pal. Pal is fucking long gone now. That was a thing. Police Athletic League. What else? Go to the liquor store, get junk food. Yeah. Oh, also skate to Mayfair Park or Lakewood Mall. Yeah, it was fun. It was tight. As opposed to growing up in North Long Beach, Las Vegas was kind of weird. I was in East Las Vegas. I don't know. You just immediately see that these are two different sets of kids. Like I used to go to school in Paramount. They were kind of the same, but like it was immediately I was like, I don't understand these people. But obviously I ended up being like cool with them and then things worked out. So yeah, I preferred North Long Beach over East Las Vegas, 100%. My very first performance, my very, very, very first performance was in elementary school. I performed a Temptation song with 4 other people. That was interesting. I'd had a fun time there. I think that's kind of what got me into wanting to be in front of people. And then my first like actual like rap performance, we did a show at another high school in Vegas, Legacy High School, and we went to their talent show and did that. And it went all right. I remembered my lyrics. I was confident on stage. Yeah, it was a fun time. One thing people wouldn't know, um, I helped Isaiah Rashad's little brother like start producing in a way. It was really random. When I was releasing music in high school, this guy hit me up and he was just like, "Hey, I'm trying to get into producing and like I just wanted some like suggestions on like things I should buy to like start." And I just was telling him whatever I fucking knew at the time. I don't really fully remember the conversation, but he disappeared for a long time, came back, and then was like, "Hey, like I got some beats I wanted to show you." And I was like, "Oh yeah, cool, send them over." And it was hard as fuck. And the beats were like actually something I wanted to like rap on. So I was like, "Hey, dude, like you're really good at this." Like, he ended up letting me have like 2 or 3 beats, and those were on my first mixtape that I ever put out, ever. Keem the Cipher. You should look him up. He's pretty good at what he does. And then it turned out he ended up being fucking Isaiah Rashad's little brother, and I was like, "Oh, damn, okay, tight." I haven't spoke to him since then. I think we kept in contact for just a little bit, but then I think we just lost contact. Another thing people probably wouldn't know, my cousin worked with Barack Obama's campaign out here in California. Like she was his California correspondent. So when he was doing his race, whenever he would come out here, he would meet with her and they would figure shit out together. I think, I don't fucking know. But yeah, she worked with the Obama administration. And then my aunt is like friends, not friends, but like she got Snoop Dogg's number. He comes to the restaurant that she owns. And then another thing people might not know, I've talked about it before, but like I used to talk to Steve for a little bit, Steve Lacy on Twitter. And I don't know, we would all be hanging out on Twitter just talking shit for hours back in the day in 2013, sending each other memes, just saying dumb shit. And he put me on to like Fly Low and Teebs and Thundercat really early on. So yeah, that was a thing for a second. I have not spoke to him since. I think literally one day I woke up and I seen Tyler tweeted him and I was like, well, shit, he's out of here. I got to pull out my phone because I don't ever remember who they are. I want to work with the Neptunes. I want to work with Vince Staples, Earl, Andre, Ye, Anderson .Paak. I know this is a hot take these days, but Eminem, I grew up on Eminem. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I want to do it. Thundercat, Baby Keem, love me some Baby Keem. Charlie Wilson, Lil Wayne, Maxo Cream, love Maxo Cream. Punkin' album is hard as fuck. His last album was hard as fuck. Put some respect on that man's name. Zach Fox, fuck with Zach Fox. JD and Dami, The Alchemist, Kendrick, Schoolboy, Robert Glasper, Unknown Mortal Orchestra, Ives Tumor, Tizo, Tyler, Rocky, Bronson, Damo, Absol, Donald. Dream roles though, I would love to work with like the people from Always Sunny, Charlie, Mac, Glenn, Caitlin, Danny, the niggas from Workaholics, fuck with them. Tim Robinson, Daniel Tosh, hilarious. Jamie Foxx, Taika Waititi, Bill Hader, Ike Barowitz. Oh, the niggas that made Brickleberry and Farzar and Paradise PD. I would love to do some voice acting for them. Adam Sandler, Nathan Fielder, Dave Chappelle, that would be a fucking dream come true. Oh, the niggas that made Smiling Friends too, they're funny. Anyone from Reno 911, Cedric, Thomas, any of them, literally any of them. Yeah, but there's a lot more, but that's pretty much the gist. Yes, that is who I'd like to work with. My favorite West Coast songs, we're gonna go Cali is Active. I Get Around by Tupac. Shit, what else? Those are pretty much the top two. And anything pretty much by Dub C. Dub C is one of my favorite West Coast rappers. I just like his cartoonish voice. Like, beat, beat, bang. Shit's crazy. The first time I listened to Kanye West, I believe it was Jesus Walks. I think it was Jesus Walks. I was at a Martin Luther King parade that got shot up, and my aunt dropped me on my fucking head. And one of the most vivid things I remember was Jesus Walks playing in the background when all that shit was happening and chaos was ensuing. But the first time I ever just like actually went to find Kanye West and like downloaded the album from him was Graduation. I downloaded it on my PSP. And yeah, I was listening to that and Lasers by Lupe Fiasco on my PSP because I really liked Flashing Lights. And yeah, that was the first time I listened to Kanye. My favorite Odd Future song has to be NY Ned Flander. Yeah. Oh, P was my shit for a little bit. I forgot about P. I wrote some of my first raps to that too. Crazy. All right. Well, I think that's everything. Shazam out now. Check it out.